Ascending lines. When the line of life is found with a number of ascending lines, even if they are small, it denotes a life of greater energy. And the dates at which these lines ascend from the line of life may always be considered points at which the subject has made a particular effort towards whatever may have been the special purpose of his destiny at that moment. When these lines are seen ascending towards or on the mount of Jupiter, it indicates a desire and ambition to rise in life, especially in some way that would give the subject control or authority over others. If one of the lines be found partly arrested or stopped at the line of head, it indicates that the subject has, by some mental error of judgment or stupidity, broken or prevented the effort which started well from reaching a successful termination. If one of these lines reaches and stops at the line of the heart, it indicates that the affections have or will interfere with subject's special effort in whatever direction this line indicates. If one of these lines crosses and joins the line of fate, it indicates and gives two distinct dates which are very curious in their meaning. The first date it gives is when this line leaves the line of life on its way towards the line of fate. The date of this start towards the line of fate will be given on the line of fate itself, right opposite where this line begins to grow from the line of life. This mark will denote that the subject has made a determined effort at the moment in his career to make his own destiny and to break free from the circumstances or people that surrounded him or tie him down. It is always a successful sign when this line is found to join the line of fate, especially if the line of fate looks stronger at or about the point of the junction. The second date is given at the period in the line of life when one is reading down the line of life itself. The singular point about this is that a repetition of the circumstances will be found to occur in the destiny. Suppose, for example, one saw this line going towards the fate line at 26 years of age. A circumstance or repetition of the occurrence will be found to occur at almost double that age, namely 52 years of the age, which would give a more or less exact date of these occurrence when reading the line of life. Generally found that this mark will indicate that the subject has, in the first instance, broken free from some tie at an early date and that a similar occurrence will take place at the second date. Late in life, when again the subject seems to break free from some tie and goes out more into the world for himself. This curious sign very often helps in deciding matters as regards marriage. The man or woman will apparently assert his independence more and leave the ties of home life and again go out in the world and fight the battle for himself as he did in the earlier part of his existence when he probably left his parents' influence and forged ahead for himself. When the sending lines is seen crossing over towards the Mount of Saturn and running as an independent line, not joined to the line of fate, it will be found that the subject has carried out a kind of second fate. The date when this line left the line of life will give the first date of its commencement, that is, opposite it on the fate line. If the line be good one, it would give its second date when reading down the line of life, where if the line were good, it carried out this second fate to a successful culmination.